I have a very, very weird and powerful Destiny 2 glitch to show you today that I don't really fully understand. Yesterday, a viewer reached out to me on Twitter telling me he had a very weird glitch going on in his game. The glitch was that his Dire Promise hand cannon had permanent uptime of the fabled long-lost origin trait High Noon, giving his hand cannon a free 164 damage shot in regular PvP and a ludicrous 213 damage headshot in momentum control. If you didn't know, High Noon has been a weapon origin trait that has long existed in Destiny 2's API. Translation: data miners have seen it in the files of the game, and the perk is visible on websites like light.gg, but for whatever reason, Bungie just never fully put it into the game. The perk was supposed to give a brief period of bonus precision damage after readying the weapon. Many of us always hoped it would eventually come out fully into the game, but it never did. Fast forward again to yesterday. This fella, who I will call Cliff, reaches out to me and shows me many clips of his Dire Promise being blessed by the fabled High Noon. I, of course, call shenanigans, ring him up on Discord, and bring him into a private lobby, only to find out it's true. He even shows me in a private lobby by shooting me, records it live, and sends me the clip. Now, could he just be flat out hacking? Entirely possible, but I highly doubt it, mainly because he plays on Xbox, and while not impossible to cheat there, absurdly difficult when compared to PC. He told me he'd been playing Gambit and that he had changed from Malfeasance to the Eyes of Tomorrow mid-match for and giggles. He was wearing the lucky pants at the time, and that is when he started to notice the extra text on his HUD. He loaded up into PvP when the Gambit match was over to find out that the text on his HUD was still there, and the two-tapping commenced. The extra weird thing was he tried swapping to Eyes Luna, to Rose, to Spare Rations, you name it, but out of every 140 RPM hand cannon he tried, only Dire Promise was able to activate High Noon. Boys, let me tell you, we went into a custom lobby for a long time trying to recreate this glitch. I copied his artifact, I copied his loadout, I copied his hunter right down to the armor mod and shader. We even had near similar hand cannons. God help me, we even went into a private lobby of Gambit to try and recreate the steps he'd originally taken to accidentally acquire the power of High Noon, but to no avail. Soon we tried dissecting his loadout one armor piece at a time. I even pulled a few other content creators into the Discord call to try and figure it out, and none of us could. Eventually, Cliff took off his lucky pants for a different exotic, and when he put the lucky pants back on, no more High Noon. He'd lost the gift, and at that point, he too was unable to bring the power back even when he re-equipped the lucky pants. But you know what? Maybe that's for the best. Maybe being able to do 164 damage on a headshot with a 140 RPM hand cannon for free might not be the best thing for PvP. Maybe being able to do 213 damage on a headshot in Mayhem Control, allowing you to literally one-tap everyone, might not exactly be kosher. But then again, maybe if we can figure it out and cause enough chaos, Bungie might actually be forced to pay a little bit more attention to PvP? Who knows? If you're watching today's video and you have a Dire Promise and lucky pants, there's a chance that you could entirely turn the meta upside down by yourself. But probably not. If anyone does figure it out 100%, I am dying to know. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.